Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. A little bit of a channel update. I feel like I owe it to the fans to explain what's going on, why I've been a little bit absent from the game, and what the future of the channel and me as a Magic player holds. First of all, to say I'm burned out is an understatement. It's gone to the point where I don't know if it's just standard or if it's just my Magic experience in lately, just down at the store, the local game store they help with, trying to do videos on MTGO, and just some other factors in my life going on right now is where it has no longer been fun for me to produce Magic the Gathering videos and to actually play Magic the Gathering. And I know that I've had these cycles before. I'm no stranger to ups and downs, to mood swings, to motivational drives and whatnot. And I've quit the game before. And I don't want to scare anyone off and say I'm quitting the game, because that's definitely not what's going to happen. But it comes to a point where all of the variance builds up, and all of just the nonsense that the Magic the Gathering can throw at you, and it just weighs you down. Like, it's just trying to do videos with the new client. There were some hang-ups. I had to get used to the new client. It was messing up my video quality. It was just overall just wasn't a good experience. It's still buggy as hell. It freezes up all the time. When you're trying to build decks, you have to refresh it like crazy. Otherwise, it'll say you don't own the cards. You have too many cards. Just to excuse my friends, it's a really shitty software. And Wizards just doesn't really do anything. Another thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is they've been doing this outreach to content producers, but only Twitchers. They only want Twitch content producers to really be a part of their study. And that really rubbed me the wrong way too, because it seems like the Magic the Gathering is given two shits. Wizards of the Coast is given two shits about YouTubers, where they bend over backwards to StarCraft players, they bend over backwards to celebrities, they bend over backwards to now the people that actually stream on Twitch, but they've given two shits less about people that actually create YouTube content. So again, I don't know how much that's weighed into it. And again, I've had some burnout at the local game store. We're going to be moving, so I put a lot of work into, getting the store kind of sorted and whatnot, and just had some unpleasant people actually ruin a video by their, I was trying to do stuff live down there, and people just not very respectful when I try to record live games and whatnot. I'm not going to, it's my own fault for actually doing videos down at the store. I've moved it back to my house, and whatnot, which has been a lot easier for me to do it. But I hope that this doesn't sound too much like a bitch session. I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'm not quitting the game. I need some space, though. I need some time to think about it. Again, Standard is horrendous right now. You have a snorefest of UI control that is everywhere. You have that doesn't really like to interact with you, just likes to counterspell everything and use their 1 of Aetherling to be the finisher. You have a Boros Burn deck that, for God knows why, the creators of Magic the Gathering decided to print 3 4-damage spells that are very, very undercosted, like Stoke the Flames, War Leadership, and Boros Charm. And then also putting cards like Eidolon of Great Revels, Searing Blood. I mean, it's just, again, so if you want to beat the UOW control, then you have to face Boros Burn and just get blown out of the water by that. And then, on top of things, you have the most boring deck in the entire world when they go first turn Thoughtseize into second turn Pack Rat Mutavault. I'm so sick of losing to that draw where they take your removal and then see that, or to see that you can't go the Pack Rat strategy and then just, or defend against the Pack Rat strategy and just go that route. So, Standard is very boring to me. It's not decks that are fun to play. It's not decks that are fun to play against. And as a rogue deck builder, I don't care about winning. It has never been my #1 achievement in life to actually win, so I'm not going to usually play the most powerful deck. I want to play a deck that actually is fun, synergistic, and enjoyable. And the good old Ravnica and Innistrad block was full of, I mean, yes, there was a tier 1 deck, yes, there was an oppressive Thragtusk, yes, there was cards that annoyed the hell out of me, but I could still make competitive decks that were rogue and still have a fun time doing them, and still win tournaments, and still, accomplish a lot of things. This Standard, it just seems to be that you should play one of the big 3. You should play UI control. You should play a variant of either the black control, and I even put Jund Planeswalkers in that list because it kind of plays out the same way. They run an ungodly amount of Putrefies, Mesian Mortars, Abrupt Decays, and instead of Pack Rats or Desecration Demons, they're just using Nisa and Xenagos. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same feel. So I'm hoping that the next set actually mixes things up a bit. And so far I've been really underwhelmed with all the spoilers too, because this like Morph just seems like it's not going to work with... I mean, guess Abrupt Decay is gone, but you still have Bile Blight, you still have Drowned Star, you still have Anger of Gods, you still have Magma Spray, you still have Last Breath, you still have all these very oppressive cards against things that cost 3 mana to actually turn into a vanilla 2/2 creature. So maybe they'll have some sort of protection for those cards. We'll have to wait and see what the set provides, but so far I'm not very stoked for the new set either. So again, I just wanted everyone to let everyone know what's kind of going on. I'm not quitting the game for good. I'll be at Comic-Con actually doing a seminar there about rogue deck building and the M15 limited format, and I'm actually going to be participating in Grand Prix Salt Lake. So hopefully everything goes very well at Grand Prix Salt Lake and kind of gets me re-energized. But right now I'm just feeling so blah with Magic the Gathering, where other video games and other activities in my life are just providing a lot more enjoyment, fulfillment. And, you know, I do have some things going on in my life, too, that have kind of taken my focus away from Magic the Gathering. The channel's not going to die. I'm going to continue to produce the videos for Playing on a Budget for Gathering Magic. I feel very obligated to them. They've been very good to me. And I'm still going to try to get, like, the move over to Shatterpaws.com with all the other people that are collaborating with Shatterpaws. Big shout out to Corey over for kind of putting that together. We're going to have a lot of personalities on Shatterpaws, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers uniting under the same banner. So looking forward to those projects, and even moving the store will be good. We are going to have a fiber optics connection, so it will be a lot easier for me to edit and upload videos, which a lot of my downtime right now has been uploading videos. You've seen I've taken down some videos. What's been happening is the client, for some reason when recording it, and then trying to rendering over to YouTube makes it look like absolute crap. So I had to tweak with that, and I thought I had it all done. I uploaded a crap ton of videos, and then had to take them down because they were only showing up at 420 rather than, you know, the 720 or the 1280 that is actually what you need for Magic the Gathering to be able to read the cards and whatnot. So that was a setback too. Just a lot of things. It was a snowball, an avalanche of things that kind of led me to decisions that I'm kind of taking a backseat. I'm going on vacation one more time. So for 2 weeks I'll be on vacation. I'm going to go up in the mountains, enjoy my last bit of summer, do some fishing up there, take my new puppy up there, have a good time, and then I'll be gone a week to Comic-Con in Salt Lake City and to Grand Prix Salt Lake, which hopefully it goes well for me. The problem again with Magic the Gathering, what's been happening to me is I am having the worst luck with MTGO right now. Just the variance, you know, running 26 land or 18 land drafts and then not seeing a land, you know, mulling down into oblivion. And it seems to me not only are my losses due to mulligans, as my victories have been due to my opponents getting just as, you know, screwed over that I've been experienced. So MTGO, I don't know what they can do about the shuffler, but sometimes it's just unfun to win games or lose games based upon variance. You know, I am an ex-poker player. I did used to play amateur poker a little bit professionally for a while, and the variance in that is 100 times worse than Magic. So I understand variance. I know that you need to run with your bad luck, or run with your good luck, and just float through your bad luck, but it does weigh on you, especially when other things are kind of influencing me. I'm having a hell of a time playing Dota 2, for example, where there is no variance, where it's just been an absolutely fun time, and some other games. But anyway, let me go grab my latest distraction here, and I'll introduce you to the channel. Heard of the channel, I've introduced before, but let me go grab her. So here's the main reason I've been away. Been trying to train this. She's 9 weeks old. She's a Border Collie Lab mix. She's actually my sister's, but my sister's off to college. So I'm tending her until getting her trained for when my sister, you know, decides to get her own place and whatnot. And yeah, you know, she's a good dog. Her name is Chloe. Say hello, Chloe. Say I'm the cutest thing ever. Say I'm a little terror though. Just Border Collie Lab is such a hyper mix. This dog is just balls and balls of energy. We went up I'd say about 3-4 miles up in the canyon today. Played in the water, and first thing when we get back, what she wants to do is chase the cat. So just complete balls of energy. Love her to death, though. So I'm training her. She's taking up a lot of my time. She's hard to take down at the game store. She's hard to do videos with, but she's absolutely worth it. Love this doll. She's a cutie. Anyway, but once she gets trained and whatnot, well, I'm you know, I'll be back to creating videos. I just need a little bit of break. Thought I'd at least tell my fans. We're over 10 minutes of me rambling here. Again, I'll be back. This is Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.